Hello everyone, Miraki, I'm Nurse Don and welcome to pharmacology class. For this video, we'll be discussing about pharmacokinetics, specifically the topics on volume of distribution. Let's discuss about the concept of volume of distribution, abbreviated by VD. What is volume of distribution? Volume of distribution is also known as apparent volume, also known as apparent volume of distribution. Apparent volume of distribution. Apparent volume of distribution. Or literally, your volume of distribution is known as the volume of dilution. Volume of dilution. Its definition, what is a volume of distribution or your VD? VD is described as the theoretical volume that would be necessary to contain the total amount of an administered drug at the same concentration. Okay, wait lang, tataas lang natin. Oops, sorry. At the same concentration that is observed in blood plasma. Okay. So again, it is the theoretical volume. That is why it is called as an apparent volume. That would be necessary to contain the total amount of an administered drug at the same concentration that is observed in the blood plasma. In other words, class, your VD or your volume of distribution, it is the ratio of amount of drug in a body to a concentration of the drug that is measured in blood, plasma, and unbound in interstitial fluid. Okay? In other words, ano bang ibig sabihin ng VD na yan? Okay, in other words, your VD, it is actually the ratio. Okay, it is the ratio of amount of drug in a body to concentration of the drug that is measured in blood, plasma, and unbound interstitial fluid, and unbound in interstitial fluid. So actually, your VD of a drug, it represents the degree to which a drug is distributed in the body's tissues rather than the plasma. So it is the drug that represents the degree to which the drug is distributed in the rest of the body rather than the plasma. Your VD is in fact directly proportional with the amount of tissue of distribution or to the rest of the body. Okay, to further understand what is a volume of distribution, it tells us how extensively drug is distributed to the rest of the body compared to plasma. Again, ano ang ibig sabihin ng tinatawag nating volume of distribution? Okay? Tells us, it tells us how extensively drug is distributed to the rest, to the rest of the body, compared, compared to plasma. Okay, compared to plasma. Okay, for us to understand the concept of your VD, let me illustrate you a particular figure. Okay, so that we can understand. Okay, this is figure number 1. Look at the figure number 1. Here is any volume of water that is measured in liters. Okay, let me draw that particular. Okay, this is a volume of water. Okay, volume of water measured in liters. Okay, this is a any volume. Okay, any volume of water, measured in liters. Okay, measured in liters. Okay, so that is your figure. Here is any volume of water measured in liters. Look at the figure, class. Now, in figure number 2, para maintindihan lang natin what is a volume of distribution, you have to follow the figure. Okay, let's add any amount of drug measured in mass or units. Because actually, class, you cannot estimate the volume of water. Okay, to further understand the concept of volume distribution, kaya ko siya dinodrawing, ganito ang nangyayari dyan. Okay, in figure number 1, let's imagine that is a volume of water measured in liters. Now, in figure number 2, class, in figure number 2, okay, in figure number 2, let's add a particular drug. Okay, let's add a particular drug. Okay, let's add a particular drug. Let's add a particular drug. So, ayan. Okay, let's add any amount. Okay, any amount of drug measured in mass units, of course. Measured in mass units. Specifically, usually that is milligram. Okay. So what happens next? Number 3. Okay, you have to follow the figure. Now, okay, in figure number 1, that is any volume of water measured in liters. And then we add a particular drug that is measured in milligram. So once we add amount of drug to specific amount of water, we now have a concentration of drug in solution. Okay, so once we add a drug, once we add amount of drug to specific, amount of water. Okay, specific amount of water. Anong meron tayo? We now have a concentration. We now have a concentration of drug in solution. We now have a concentration of drug in solution. That is, of course, tataas lang natin, class, ha? Okay. Just a moment. Hindi ko makita yung cursor. Asa na ba yung cursor natin? Oops, please bear with me. Hindi ko makita yung cursor. Ayun. Okay. So, in figure number 3, we added a specific amount of drug to specific amount of water, we now have a concentration of drug in solution. That is, of course, measured in what? Okay, measured in, let me write that one, measured in dose. That is dose of drug and volume solution. Dose over the volume of solution. Volume of solution. Okay, so in figure number 1, let's surmise that is any amount of volume of water that is measured in liters. Because in fact, we cannot actually estimate the amount of volume of water. In figure number 1, that is a volume of water measured in liters. So in figure number 2, we add amount of drug that is measured actually in milligrams, usually in milligrams. Now, in figure number 3, when we add amount of drug to specific amount of water, anong meron tayo? Concentration of drug in solution. That is measured dose over the volume of your solution. Now, let me continue. In figure number 4, where is the cursor? In figure number 4, okay, in figure number 4, sundan lang natin class. Okay, look at in your figure number 4. Here is any volume of water measured actually in liters. Okay, that is a volume. Okay, volume of water again. Volume of water. Volume of water measured in liters. Okay, measured in liters. Now, we can call this as your compartment. We can call this as your compartment. We can actually call this as compartment. Okay? So, let's imagine that is a compartment. We can think of this compartment, this particular compartment, as your total, okay, total body compartment. Okay, total body compartment, or what we call the total body water. The total body water. Okay, in figure number 3 class, that is illustrated above. Compartment. Okay, let's imagine that is a total body water. Okay, so when we put drug into a single compartment, ayan na. Okay, the drawing natin class. Let me draw that part. Okay. Okay, so we have a drug here. Meron tayong drug. Okay, when we add drug, we put a drug into a single compartment. Drug into a single compartment, we can easily surmise amount of drug in total body. That is, of course, describe dose divided by the volume, which is actually a concentration. Nasusundan nyo ba? Okay? So, when we put drug into a single compartment, madali lang natin ma-determine yung amount of drug in total body. Okay? That is described again, dose divided by the volume, which is actually a concentration. Now, in figure number 6, para maintindihan natin kung ano nangyayari dyan sa katawan natin, kung anong meron dyan. Okay, in figure number 6, let's divide the total body compartment into 2 compartments. Now, okay, let's divide. Okay, divide the total body. Divide the total body compartment. Okay, body compartment into 2. Body compartment into 2. Okay, so let me draw that. Okay, body compartment into 2. Body compartment into 2. Okay. This figure represents your plasma. Okay, represents your plasma concentration. Okay, your plasma compartments. Your plasma compartment, which is, we are all aware, that is the liquid component of the what? Liquid component of the blood. Okay, that is the liquid component of the blood. Liquid component of the blood. Now, this compartment, okay, represents the rest of the body. Rest of the body. The rest of the body. Okay, represents the rest of the body. Okay. Look at the figure, class. Look at the figure. Tignan natin yung figure po natin. Okay, tignan nyo yan. And then, tignan po natin itong isa. Okay, obviously, class, what do you notice? They are not with the same size. Okay, see that plasma is smaller than the total body water compartment. Okay, what are the estimated water compartments, which includes your total body water, your extracellular fluid, your blood, and your plasma, which is a very important concept in our discussion of volume of concentration. Okay, number 7. Okay, number 7, water compartments. Water compartments. Water compartments. Okay, taas lang natin. Okay, water compartments. The total body, okay, estimated total body water. Total body water. Okay, your extracellular. Okay, your extracellular. Extracellular fluid. What else? Your blood. Okay. And your plasma. Your total body water, okay, estimated to around 0.6 liters per kilogram. Whereas your extracellular fluid, that is around 0.2 liters per kilogram. Your blood is around 0.8 liters per kilogram, while your plasma is around 0.04 liters per kilogram. Okay, which is a very obvious explanation that plasma is smaller than the total body water compartment. Okay, very obvious yan. Okay, than the total body water compartment. Okay, let me illustrate the volume of water compartment, guys. Okay, let me illustrate the volume of water compartment of a person weighing 70 kilograms. What would be the total body? What would be the plasma compartment, okay, of this particular person? Okay, so your total body water is 0.6, your extracellular fluid is 0.2, your blood is 0.08, your plasma is 0.004. Okay. I-graph natin yung ating 70 kilogram po natin. Okay, so this is a graph. Okay, showing the plasma compartment of a 70 kilogram person. Okay, kung ilang liters yon, and the compartment of the total body water, kung ilang liters din yung meron. Okay, so we have here a figure. Pag nakita nyo kulay violet yan, that could be the plasma component. Ay, wait lang. Okay, gamitin natin yung kulay na to. Okay, for plasma. So, ito yung legend natin. This is for a plasma component. And ito naman, yung lavender, ito naman yung para sa total body. Okay, your total body compartment. Okay, or the rest of the body. Okay, so we have here 0, 5, okay, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and your 45. Okay, and your 45. That is around, this is measured in liters, by the way. Okay, this is measured in liters. So, when a person's weight is 70 kilogram, okay, what would be the total body compartment? Ilang liters yun? Okay, pag plasma, ilang liters yun? Okay. If we are talking about your plasma, since your plasma component is around 0.04, approximately, ang plasma content niyan, class, is around, saan ba yung cursor natin? Sorry, nawawala kasi. Around 3 liters. Okay, so that's 0.04 times yung kilogram niya na 70 per kilogram. Ayan. That is around, so that is your plasma. As you can see to your legend, that is around 3 liters. Okay, so plasma compartment of 70 kilogram is about 3 liters. How about, sir, the total body? Okay, the total body. O, balikan natin yan, class. Ilang percent ba yung total body ng water po natin? It's 0.6. Kapag tinimes mo yan sa 70 po natin, 70 kilogram, papatak yan sa, oops, nawala. Asan ba? Ayun, sorry. Okay. That is around, oops, baka sumobra tayo. Ayun. Okay. So, this is the total body. Okay, total body. Estimated as 42 liters in human being. Okay, so yan yung ating compartment ng your total body. If the person weighs 70 kilogram, ang explanation yan, ganito ang explanation yan, class. Okay, ganito ang explanation yan. So, ito yung explanation. So, the plasma compartment of a 70 kilogram is about 3 liters. Why? Okay, balikan mo yon. Ilan po ba ang plasma component natin? 0.04 times 70. So, that's roughly 3 liters. How about, sir, your total body? Okay, total body water, 0.6. Okay, ito times mo yung 70 pa natin. That's 42 liters. Okay? Yun